Hey everyone. Okay, so this is week 11. I didn't do one last week. I didn't do the vlog. I was tired and a little lazy, and I just didn't do it. So anyhow, let me move my chair. Anyhow, so this I guess will kind of be a mix between yeah, I see what went on through week 9 and week 10, since today I'm 11 weeks. Around 9 weeks and 2 or 3 days, my early morning sickness went away. And I say early morning sickness because I mean I was able to wake up in the morning without any food on my stomach and not feel like death was upon me. So that went away. However, I am still nauseous. Within the last 2 or 3 days I started getting nauseous again. But it's more like it's coming from smelling things that aren't very pleasant. So I don't know what's going on with my hair. I'm sorry if I keep messing with it and it's aggravating you, but it's kind of funky. So anyhow, the nausea's kind of back, but it's not like when I wake up in the morning. It's more just kind of like at odd moments throughout the day, and it doesn't last very long. It's like quick waves of it. So I mean, right now it's not even to the point to where I need something for it. So that's where I am as far as that goes. Also, I don't know if you followed me during my pregnancy with Noah, but if you did, you may or may not remember that I had talked about having coughing fits, and those have came back within the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. So I start coughing and I cough until I gag. And sometimes when I cough till I gag, it makes me feel like I want to vomit. So I have to stop for a second, take a deep breath, breathe for a minute, and then usually it'll pass. I'm waiting for the day to come where it doesn't pass and I get sick and throw up. So it didn't fail with Hannah's pregnancy, and it didn't fail with Noah's pregnancy. At some point I would cough so much that it did eventually make me throw up. So, but the coughing is nothing that I didn't expect to happen. So yeah, it's definitely full force. I cough after I brush my teeth. I cough after I get out of the shower. I cough when I wake up. I cough when I smell something that's really horrible. I think it's just a part of my gag reflex, to be honest. I'm not really sure why I cough before I gag, but it's just something that happens. Starting around week 10, I began to get headaches, which is about the time that I started getting them with Noah's pregnancy. I did not get them with Carly or Hannah's pregnancy. So they're back. They're lasting 2 and 3 days at a time. Sometimes I'll go to sleep hoping that they'll go away, but when I wake up, they're still there. So I am trying to make sure that I get a lot of water in to make sure it's not from dehydration, but yet my urine's very clear, so I know that I'm getting enough fluids. It's probably just a hormonal thing. I have taken Tylenol 2 or 3 different times. So, sorry, I thought I heard my phone ringing. I take Tylenol once in a while. I haven't taken it very often, but it does help when I do take it. But I would rather try to rest it off if possible. My son is blowing in his cup. Don't do that, Noah. He's so silly. So anyhow, I just forgot what I was going to say. I forgot. Anyhow, I said something about the headaches. It may come back to me. I don't know. So anyways, week 11, the baby is the size of a lime. So now I don't know if they mean like crown to rump is like here to here, or crown to rump is like here to here. I'm not really sure. They just say baby is the size of a lime. So I imagine something this size in my belly right now. let's see, what else? Oh, I have some pretty exciting news. Now, I wasn't going to mention anything about this, but I have decided that I am going to mention it just because I have a review coming up on it, and so yeah, I'll go ahead and mention it. I have just recently used a product called Easy DNA Know the Gender Test. And so basically, and I'm not going to go into a great bunch of detail just because I am going to be doing a review on it here in the next couple of weeks. It'll be up in the next couple of weeks. I'm already kind of working on it. But anyways, it's basically a non-invasive way to find out your baby's gender starting at 9 weeks. Now, you can't do it before 9 weeks because it may give you a false reading. Excuse me. So, anyhow, basically, it doesn't require any blood. You just pee in a cup and they remove the DNA from your urine and they look for male DNA. If they don't find male DNA, then they know it's a female fetus, and if they do find male DNA, then they know it's a female or a male fetus. So I'll go into detail in the review on that. But I just got the results back. Oh, and they are 99% accurate. And this company does like paternity testing, and I mean they do all sorts of DNA testing, not just hey, you're gonna spill it. No. Oh, silly boy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sorry, got tripped over a toy. Son about spilled his drink all over the floor. Oh. Okay, so anyways, they say it's 99% accurate, and they do all this other DNA testing. They don't just do testing for your gender. Like I said, they do paternity testing and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'll give you a link at the bottom of the description if you want to check it out before I do my review. And you can see all the other types of DNA testing that they do in their company. But they're worldwide. And so anyhow, I got my results back. It took about, I don't know, 3 or 5 days. I'll be more specific in my review. But 3 or 5 days. And the results came back as me carrying a girl. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous. Again, I am going to wait for my ultrasound results to know for sure, just because I've never used this product before. But I am pretty certain that with a 99% accuracy rate that I can be confident in knowing that this is a girl that I'm carrying. So anyhow, that's pretty exciting news to know so early. But like I said, I will do a review on that, and it'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. I have, oh yeah, I've had some boob pain, sharp pains, and very, very, very tender breasts. So that's been going on. And I think that is probably about it for this week. I did get some more baby items, and now I bought some little Joeys, but now I normally buy all of my stuff from Jack Be Natural just because I love their customer service and their products, and I mean you just couldn't ask for a better place to do business with. However, they do not sell little Joeys. And I wanted some little Joeys, so I bought some. But I bought them from Kelly's Closet because they had a special going on where if you bought, I think it was like $49 worth of product, you would get a free sized diaper. So I decided I would buy $49 worth of product since I wanted the free diaper. These were like $30.99 maybe. I got 2 of them. So $30.99. I only needed to spend a little bit more money, so I went ahead and bought one of the Newborn Grow Via all-in-one diapers because I wanted to try one anyway, so now I have it. Although I must say that I'm not too impressed by just the way it looks. I mean, I don't know. I just thought maybe it would have like a snap down for the umbilical area, which it doesn't, and it also doesn't have a dip for the umbilical area. But if I wanted one, I could easily put one in. So, I mean, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. My son's over there playing. But anyways, so yeah, I have that. So for the free diaper, I was kind of disappointed. And I know you don't get to choose what free diaper you get. But what they sent me was a Fuzzy Buns Appt. And let me just say that Fuzzy Bun Appt diapers are the pits. I bought one in medium for Noah. It's been a while. The diaper was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Well, not the diaper in itself in general, but just the Velcro, it wouldn't hold. Now, for a newborn, the newborn's not going to be pulling it off, so that's no big deal. They're not going to be crawling, so it's not going to be giving you issues with wing drop or anything like that. However, it's just, I didn't think to line dry the cover, because I always dry all my covers in the dryer on high heat for 20 minutes the first time I get them, just to seal any holes that may have been caused by needles and sewing the diapers together. But when I did that with the other Fuzzy Buns that I had, these here completely just bent over and were completely useless after one wash. So I ended up converting them over to snaps. But so yeah, my free diaper was an extra small Fuzzy Buns Appt diaper. Not impressed. But in order to get my order up to $49, I needed to spend a little extra money, so I got another Snappy. So yeah, I have that. Now, the other day, I had to buy another diaper sprayer because our diaper sprayer, for some reason, just started leaking and leaking and leaking. It was just like literally filling up like a cereal bowl every hour. And it was just extremely too much water loss. So we turned the water off in the bathroom, and I bought a Bum Genius sprayer from Jack B Natural. Also, while I ordered that, I went ahead and ordered a Thirsty size 1 duo wrap. I wish I got rid of all my duo wraps with Noah, but I did. I got rid of all my newborn stuff with him. So anyhow, that was my, my baby buys for the week, in the past 2 weeks. And I think I'm finished buying cloth diapers for now. I may buy a few others, especially after I have my ultrasound and we find out for positive that it's a girl. I may buy some pink stuff. But for the most part, this baby, regardless if it's a girl or not, will be wearing the same diapers that Noah wears. So if it's a girl, she will likely be wearing a lot of blues and a lot of greens. Gosh, I thought there was something else I wanted to tell you about my pregnancy, and I really can't remember what it was, but yeah. Anyhow, if you've made it this far, I guess you can see my baby bump. I feel like I am growing at a faster rate than I was with all 3 of the babies that I've had prior to this. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you the baby bump. There is my baby bump for 11 weeks. And that is it. My belly button, let me see if you can see my belly button. But now, it was sticking out with Noah, and I consider it to be a herniated belly button because I can push it in and feel it make this funny feeling. Like I can feel it pop when I push it in. But so it's sticking out further now, the further along I get. And I think it's going to come all the way out. But the thing is I think, because it became herniated after I had Noah, and it's just only going to get worse with this baby. So, and I don't really know who I even go to get it fixed, but I most definitely want to have it fixed after I have this baby. Just because not pregnant, it still kind of sticks out just a little bit. And I've always had an innie, and I really just don't like the way it looks. So, anyhow, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, if I don't skip it, I'm going to try to... Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Doctor's appointment. Okay, So I had my, okay, first of all, let's say, okay, in week 9, 9 weeks, 4 days, I went to the doctor, had an ultrasound, and the baby measured at 9 weeks 1 day. So the baby was measuring 3 days behind. And if you want to hear my concerns, you can watch my pregnancy after a loss video. I'm going to be making that one here shortly, and I'll have it up today too. But anyways, baby was measuring 9 weeks 3 days instead of 9 weeks 1 day. But good heart rate. I can't even remember what the heart rate was off the top of my head. 160 something, 170 something maybe. So anyhow, oh, and I might have a picture. I do. I have to go get it up, set it on the fridge. Okay, sorry. So I had the cover up the doctor's office name because I don't want you to know where I go to the doctor because that's none of your business. So there is the baby. See the baby's little legs and head and little arm buds and stuff. So now this was at 9 weeks and 4 days, but the baby was measuring at 9 weeks and 1 day. Everything was okay with the baby. So then I went to the doctor again on Wednesday, and I was 10 weeks and 3 days at that point. And I didn't actually see the doctor. I seen the nurse practitioner, and she went over all of our family history and stuff, and she was asking me if we wanted like all these different tests, and I told her, I said, well, we don't need the cystic fibrosis test. I said, I think I've already had it once. And so she started looking through my files, and she was like, well, you didn't have it with Noah. And she started looking to see if I had it with Carly and Hannah. Come to find out, my old OB, whose practice is a freaking joke, never sent my files, my chart, over to my current doctor. After I went down there, I drove 45 minutes to my old doctor's office, signed papers so that they would send the information to my current doctor, and they never did it. So they never had any of my previous history documented, except other than what I had told them. And so that was really frustrating. So I didn't know if I had them. I was pretty sure that I did, but you know, then I kind of think that I didn't. So we went ahead and agreed to have the cystic fibrosis test done. So I went to the lab and had that done. I also agreed to have the NT scan done. So they not drew my blood, but you know, did the finger prick and dropped my blood on the sheet. And I go in next week on Wednesday, so I will be 12 weeks and 3 days to have the NT scan done. So that appointment went pretty well. Blood pressure was good. Weight was up. I started this pregnancy at 141 pounds, and when I went to the doctor that day, I was at 146. But I know that's incorrect because I went at 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a lot to eat, a lot to drink, and I actually ate a meal on the way to the doctor because I was starving. So I know that weight was incorrect. Right now, when I wake up in the mornings and I weigh, I'm still weighing the same. I haven't gained any weight, technically. My clothes are all still fitting. My belly's getting bigger, but like I can still wear my jeans and stuff. I can still button them just fine. I do unbutton them when I sit down. Just mainly because it puts a little pressure in there and makes it a little uncomfortable. So, well, when I sit, let me say when I sit for a long period of time, or if I'm going to be in the car driving. So that appointment went really well. So I go back, like I said, when I'll be 12 weeks and 3 days for the NT scan. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll update you again next week. And then again after I have my NT scan, and yeah, so that's it. I hope you made it this far to the end of the video, and if you did, thumbs up for you. So anyhow, hope you all have a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.